I asked him, I said, are these people in M23 Congolese or not? And he said to me, and there were other leaders in the meeting, that absolutely, these are Congolese. Then he came out to say that he has in fact even openly talked about it. I think when he was in the US or UK, I don't remember what he said, that he came out and said it. So he was confirming that these are Congolese. I said, fine. So how do they become our problem? How do they become Rwanda's problem? Abandi bakasubira mu by'amoko twarenze twasize inyuma byatuhekuye bakabisubiramo. Ubu noneho bisigaye bifite mu karere ababishyigikiye. Hano muzi ko dufite hafi ibihumbi 100 y'abanyekongo nk'impunzi hano ibihumbi 100. Muri izi ntambara z'ejo bundi hamaze kwambuka nk'ibihumbi 16 bisanga 80 n'ibindi bisanzwe hano barabizi, abantu bose barabizi. Bazi n'ukuri kubera ko muri ibyo bihumbi 100 hari ubwo bijyaye bitya rimwe mu mwaka umwe ibihugu biteye imbere bimwe bifite values z'igitangaza bakaza bagakuramo nk'imiryango 5 mu bihumbi 100 bakayitwara. Ubwo bakemuye ikibazo. Imiryango cyangwa abantu 5 bakabatwara bakajya kuba aho baba iwabo. Mu bihumbi 100 uvanyemo 5 cyangwa imiryango 5, ubwo wakemuye ikibazo. Niko ikibazo gikwiye kuba gikemuka. Now, mu karere rero urabizi hate speech zirwa zigamije iki? Hate speech, what place should these people who propagate hate speech, what in this world, what role are they playing really? To produce hundreds of refugees, hundreds of thousands here in Rwanda and in the neighboring countries. In Uganda, I think there are about 300 or 400,000. And to the world, this is normal. Yeah, that is how it happened here when people are being killed. Here in 94, some people are saying, no, this is, it's like, these are the savages of Africa killing each other. Some people are saying that. We are savages killing each other. So it doesn't need to be treated as urgent. So even having 100,000 refugees and others crossing, every day there are people crossing, by the way, from Eastern Congo to Rwanda. This is normal. If they have to talk about any people at all, it is maybe displaced. Displaced, yeah, they can talk about, meaning those who are still in Eastern Congo, but displaced, maybe there is sympathy for those, a little bit. Those who are being forced, by the way, forced to cross the border and come here as refugees, to create a situation that in the end will find justification and may be accepted that actually those people should live there. It's like These are Rwandans who have returned home. So let them stay there. So in the end, they create some fact that we should contend with and accept. Really? Well, if it wasn't for that we act reasonably, that we respect norms, international norms and laws and everything, and painfully accept this mess that is being created and hopefully waiting for some of those powerful people to address this matter. Maybe it would be right to actually create a situation where we push them back and those responsible should protect them. But so among those refugees, there are those who have been here for the last 22, now 23 years in a refugee camp. Well, those are like the years I spent in a refugee camp myself. So I know what it means. Myself, I spent those same years in a refugee camp. So, who is in charge of what? In this world, who now does what? Now there comes the Eastern Congo conflict as such. One, you try to do some research, do some inquiries, you do some intelligence. Rwanda did not in any way create this war that is happening in Eastern Congo. For me, I'm giving you a fact. Go and investigate and prove me wrong. Rwanda never got involved in starting this fighting that has happened in Eastern Congo. But with time, there has been an effort to actually make it our war. That we are the ones who started it. Over time, this is what has happened. Now, using what? If you see the combination of hate speech and the displacement of these people, you come to understand what actually was behind it. Maybe somebody thought they were being smart, and they thought that was the way to end the M23 problem, which was there in 2012, because there is ethnic cleansing, pushing these Tutsis to Rwanda to belong there because that's where they belong. And Kagame is a Tutsi, he's the president of Rwanda. Let them go and join their president. This is what is behind it. One time we had a meeting and we were having an argument with the leaders. And of course, there was a contradiction in some of these people's argument. I asked specifically, I said, and that's that one responsible for Congo. I said, we are not going to address anything unless you come out clearly to tell us facts about the situation. I asked him, I said, are these people in M23 Congolese or not? And he said to me, and there were other leaders in the meeting, that absolutely, these are Congolese. Then he came out to say that he has in fact even openly talked about it. I think when he was in the US or UK, I don't remember what he said, that he came out and said it. So he was confirming that these are Congolese. I said, fine. So how do they become our problem? How do they become Rwanda's problem? I also asked him, I said, do you know when these people, the group that started this fighting, do you know where they came from? In fact, before he answered, the president of the country where they came from is the one who said it. He said, yeah, no, actually they came from, this man refused to solve their problems, and they decided to cross the border and go back where they belong. So then I asked him again, I said, so how do you keep associating Rwanda with this problem? I even asked him, I said, why did you the other day bomb our territory? Because they had been sharing with artillery, heavy artillery across the border onto our territory in Kinigi. There are people here who know it. I said, why? What are you doing? What do you want? And he just said, no, but this, they should go back. I said, go back where? Those who came here, they were about between 500 and 600 when they ran away on 2013,